Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida and you're watching Maida Pours. I'm an acrylic fluid artist paint pourer here on YouTube, and I love creating pieces of art and filming them and sharing them with you. Today is time for another leftover paint flip cup. I almost just did this without filming it this morning. I woke up super early and I decided it's really time to clean off my table. I use my dining room table as my studio, so to speak. And I was like, oh, let me just do a quick flip cup. Almost did it without filming, and then said, hey, let's just put up the camera and film it real fast. So I will put all of the paints I'm using in the description, but I'm just gonna, these are leftover paints from last night and also last week. I can't remember the name of them all off the top of my head, but I will link them in the description. And I am just going to dump all of these into my cup and do a flip cup. Now, I know this paint has silicone in it. I think it's the only one that does. This is, I have a little bit of 24 karat gold from Decoart, which will probably sell up a little bit, but there's not much left. So we're just gonna do it. I have this white paint left over from, I don't know, a week or two ago. I can't remember. I think it's I think it's mixed with the satin enamel, but it might just be Artist Loft. I really can't remember anymore, so we'll see. This was the base paint I mixed up last night. I'm just gonna dump that in. I'm doing this like a dirty pour, I'm just dumping these into the cup here. I want to try to get a lot of reactions in the cup, and then when I flip it, hoping to get even more reactions. Pouring these in really willy-nilly. No plan here. I'm just grabbing and dumping. Of course, these are all probably mixed different consistencies. Some are thicker, some are thinner. I don't know what's gonna happen. It might just muddy up quite a bit. We'll see. Again, I'm really just cleaning up my space and decided to, I don't know if there's really any left in here. There's like a couple drops in that one. That's kind of thick. There's really only a couple drops in this one too. Not much. This is Paynes Gray. Pewter. And the gold. So that cup is pretty full. I'm reusing a canvas. Oh, wait, almost forgot my silver. Still have a little silver there. Let's throw that in there too. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Okay. That's a very full cup full of really random paints that I would never mix together. I have my canvas here. It's a 14 by 14 square canvas. I painted over it with just some white. I am reusing it because I've been doing that a lot lately, just for like my practice fun pours. I have a lot of pours I did when I first started that I didn't scrape, I kept, but not a big fan of a lot of them. So I'm just painting over them. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip. That's a heavy cup. Let that sit. I'm not spinning this, I'm just gonna tilt it. And there's plenty of paint. Get it on my corners. Just to help it flow. That's all gonna come off. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my bubbles. Definitely some stuff happening down here. Those bubbles popped. There's a lot of air bubbles coming up, so I'm just getting those popped, but it is probably also causing some reactions. That's fine. I just want to get all my bubbles popped. My flame is not too strong right now. I actually probably need to refill this. So it's actually kind of struggling to pop these. I should refill my butane lighter because it's just yeah. So it's I like how the green is popping up. definitely got plenty of paint, so I'm just trying to think. I think I'm actually gonna grab a corner catcher really quick and refill up my butane lighter. I will be right back. You won't even notice I'm gone. I'm back. All right, and with the magic of film, you will never know that I left. So I went ahead and got this little corner catcher here. It's just a piece of cardboard that I folded in half. Used to be an Amazon package. I cut off the, pieces and make little corner catchers. I'm gonna pop the bubbles again because I did fill this back up with butane. There, that's a little bit stronger. There we go. There we go. That popped them, and I was able to. We'll pop more later. There's definitely a lot of air bubbles coming up. So corner catchers I don't use all the time, but I like it because it kind of lets you save your corners. I like the corner catchers. It lets you save the corners. So I'm just gonna tilt over to that corner. Tilt it back, let it fall off, bring it down to the center. When I come over to this side, tilt it, still tilt slowly. I didn't pour any kind of help sliding paint around this, so this mic is a little overstretched. We'll see. Again, we're just using up paint, just seeing what happens. Got that corner covered, tilt it back. Back to the center. I'm actually gonna bring it over to this corner. Work on getting that down, slide it down, let it go slow. Or go fast, I mean, whatever. Trying to go slow, but this is just a quick little pour. It's very early in the morning. I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up early and decided to get my cleaning space cleaned up. And I wanted to bring it over this side here. There we go. And now we're just gonna get up to this last corner. There's still plenty of paint on this canvas. I'm losing everything over there. I'm going too fast. Don't go too fast, kids, or you'll lose what you had going on like I just did. That's okay though, because it was all kind of pewtery, muddy looking to me anyway, so I wasn't too fond of wasn't too fond of what was going on over there, so I don't mind that I tilted it all off. Okay. How's that side doing? So we're gonna set it down, take a look. Not done yet, although I do like what's happening here. Grab my handy dandy towel that I finally managed to bring over. And we're gonna torch this again. This is fun though. Ooh, this is actually, I'm gonna set my corner catcher off to the side there. Gonna pop some more bubbles, see what's happening. Okay, so got some, trying to think of what, still heavy. And I have a little piece of, it's not hair, not fur, lint, but kind of like a speck. I just saw it, where'd it go? Oh my gosh. I literally just saw it in here, and now I'm trying to find it, and now I can't find it. I guess that one. Whoop. Sorry, I should have cleaned these tweezers off last time I used them. I'm just a mess over here this morning. Luckily, my painting is pretty, so I'll let it distract you while I figure out what's going on with my tweezers here. Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna see it as soon as I stop messing with this painting. Okay, definitely some cells coming up here. over here. That, I'm gonna say, is most likely the Decoart Gold. Filling up in a few spots. Okay. See, this is what always happens with leftover paint flip cups. I think I'm not gonna like my color combo. I think it's gonna be ugly, but hey, why not? And then I pour it and I'm like, ooh, pretty. And then I can never recreate it on purpose, but that's okay. I just wanna I don't wanna tilt a bunch off, but I do want to stretch this out a little bit more. And some is gonna slide off, I know, but we're just gonna, aha! I found my linty piece. It's right here, and I'm gonna get it right now. Ta-da! You could not hide from me for long. All right. Gosh, it's pretty in here. I'm gonna bring you down for a close-up and show you all the purties that are happening in here, because you can never fully see it from up above, I don't think. Again, I'm not really trying to do much except stretch this out a little bit on its own. I really don't want to lose anything, but I want to stretch it out. Okay, so that almost fell off the side, and then we're going to bring it back, stretch it out. There we go. And tilt it up. I kind of wish. All right. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff happening in here. Okay. I'm going to do one more sweep with my torch just to pop any last bubbles. And just popping bubbles. And we are going to call this finished. Happy Saturday morning. Fun little leftover paint flip cup. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring you down for a close-up. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. And if you like watching videos like this, and by like this, I mean acrylic paint pouring videos, consider subscribing, because that's what I do here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, so this has actually been sitting for a few hours, and you can see how it really developed. These cells grew. And here it is. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.